My name is John Cooper Clarke, poet of the people, self-confessed pop personality. This was my bedroom, and over here the view from my window. You will notice the Rialto Cinema. They named a bridge after it in Venice.
I used to get a lot of art books out of the library because I wanted to be a commercial artist when I was at school. I didn't really know what it meant, commercial artist, but it sounded like art where you make money.
Yeah.
I mean, the two words seem I like the two words together, commercial and art. So I thought I'd better start getting a few art books out of the library. I was interested in all that kind of thing, you know, visual arts and that. So I got this book on modern art out of the library, and it had some stuff in, some futurist poetry by
Marinetti.
Marinetti and Gabriele D'Annunzio. Yeah, right. And I kind of read it, and it struck me that, by the way it was written, that, and given the Italian vernacular, that it was probably delivered very fast. So they were kind of writing poetry for the machine age.
Far-flung crazy pavements crack the taste of empty rooms. A clinical arrangement on a dirty afternoon where the fecal germs of Mr. Freud are rendered obsolete. The legal term is null and void in the case of Beasley Street. The boarding house to a bedsick full of accidents and fleas. Exit through the exit where two missing persons freeze. Wearing dead men's overcoats, you can't see their feet. A ripped joint shuts, opens up right down on Beasley Street. Cars collide, colours clash, disaster movie stuff. For the man with the Fu Manchu moustache, revenge is not enough. There's a dead canary on a swivel seat, there's a rainbow in the road. Meanwhile on Beasley Street, silence is the mode. Hot beneath the collar, cold beneath the balls. The perishing stink of squalor impregnates the walls. The rats have all got rickets, they spit through broken teeth. A blood stain is your ticket, one way down Beasley Street. In the cheap seats where murder breeds, somebody runs out of breath. Sleep is a luxury they don't need, it's a sneak preview of death. Belladonna is your flower, manslaughter your meat. Spend a year in a couple of hours on the edge of Beasley Street. People turn to poison quick as lager turns to piss. Sweethearts are physically sick every time they kiss. It's a sociologist's paradise. Each day repeats. Uneasy, cheesy, greasy, queasy, beastly, Beasley Street. What we'll do is find a rhythm track, you know, and kind of get layer upon layer of music, and some of it is forgotten about afterwards, you know. So we generally, in a lot of cases, we do the rhythm tracks first, you know, and then put the words in later.
Because that particular beat would suggest something to you, and then you would write words to it.
Yeah, although in the case of Beasley Street, you know, that suggested a tune right away, you know. Because of the kind of Because, I mean, the poetry I write has got an element of melody in it anyway, you know. So sort of halfway between poetry and singing.
Do you see yourself as a singer, or do you see yourself as a poet?
As a poet with that certain melodic content.
Do you see that as possibly a reason why you've been so successful?
I think so, yeah. I think people crave a good tune. When I'm writing them, I don't really have an audience in mind. Yeah. While I'm actually writing them.
Yeah.
When it comes to choosing material for my appearances, you know, that's when the sort of taking audiences into account comes in.
So you
know, and I write millions and millions and millions of poems, but I don't feature them all in the acts.
So some of them are written just to be read rather than performed?
I suppose so, yeah. No, they're just written, and I just sort of decide afterwards whether they've got enough instant appeal to include in the act, you know.
Yeah.
I'm very aware of taking up people's time, you know. So if they haven't got any entertainment value, I knock them out. I did have to kind of work on the idea that the audience has a very short attention span, which in a way sort of shapes the kind of poetry that I write. Kind of deliberately chose to read in places where poetry isn't normally found, so it's got a kind of, for a start, it had a kind of shock value, in that one doesn't normally see poetry at those sort of places, you know, pop venues and that. So I've kind of put, you know, it's poetry in the marketplace.
You know this part of Salford well at all?
This part here, yeah, I had an aunt that lived around there. That's A-U-N-T. Aunt that lived around there.
But where did you live? You didn't live in this part, did you?
No, I lived in High Broughton. Quite close to the place where Friedrich Engels lived.
Oh, yeah. Is he an influence?
Not directly.
But indirectly?
Maybe.
What would you say your politics were then?
Well, yeah, I'm a socialist.
A practising one?
Well, I vote Labour, you know.
Yeah.
I don't share my wealth out with many people. Eccentricity, I don't know. Was that an eccentric? Eccentrics,
your clothes are fairly eccentric.
Eccentric to me has upper class connotations, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People that are called nutters in working class neighbourhoods get called eccentrics if they live in a large house.
I always prefer to write about other people outside myself.
Why don't you write about yourself?
I don't know. There's a kind of block about that kind of thing. I'm not a kind of confessional type of person, you know what I mean?